Hey, this is Craig Duswalt, and welcome to another episode of Rock Your Life TV. I am here with my dear friend, and what are you? He's my guest of the show today, Tim Gillette.
The backbone of what holds you together, dude.
Yeah, something like that. So this is Tim. Tim's been to like every one of my events for the last 38 years. I think it's been.
I think we're going on 69 years now.
69 years?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me hot.
I knew that was coming.
You make me hot, man. All right. Okay. So, Tim, what do you do? I know you used to be a speaker, but you don't speak anymore. So what do you do now?
Do you like it when people come to your stage and say, "I'm not a speaker anymore"? Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't like that.
You're speaking on my stage, but yes.
But I'll speak on your stage. Yeah.
Right.
So I get away with that. But
yeah. So what do you do now?
I kind of retired from speaking about a couple years ago because I really want to stay in my closet. I don't want to go out. This is not my comfort zone, ladies and gentlemen. But I do it. Yeah. All right, and it's very important that some of your audience needs to learn to do that. This isn't my comfort zone, but I did it. I did it for 10, 15 years to build an audience, and I build websites now. I have a real estate portfolio.
Yes, you do.
All right, and if it were up to me, I would manage the real estate and play with my grandson all day.
Oh.
If it was up to me, that's what I'd do. Yeah.
Are you an empty nester?
No, because my child has moved back
They're
in for
all
the
moving
third
back
time.
in.
36 years old, and she moved back in. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so you went from speaker, you run simple, easy websites. You create websites for entrepreneurs, but you also have affiliates, and so you're doing a whole business. So what was the challenge moving from a really good speaker to not being a speaker, even though he still speaks, to running this business? Some of the challenges you've had.
Some of the challenges I've had over the years, really, before even in the speaking world, I had the challenge always of how do I build this? How do I make money? How do I monetize what I'm doing? And the biggest lesson I learned, Craig, was, and I think it's a lesson you started to teach me, Frank Kern taught me, James Malinchak.
Yeah, I've heard of these people.
You've heard of a few of them, yeah. Was build a list of people. And then in 2019, there was a TV show on called Undercover Billionaire, and a guy named Glenn Stearns. And he actually went on and tried to sell like a dog product in a dog park. And he learned and came back to the camera. He says, number one thing I learned was I was trying to sell a product to people instead of asking the people what they want and then go getting it for them. And at that time, I'd built a pretty substantial list. And I learned to go to my list and say, hey, what do you want? In 2023, we asked the list, hey, what's the number one thing that you need in 2023 to build your business? And people said, an affordable website solution would be great. So we started a website design company to help support them. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned before about your grandson.
Yeah.
So you're Grandpa Tim now?
I'm Grandpa Tim. I have two grandsons. Coda was born in February of 2023, and Jesper was born in January of 2024.
So you said you love hanging out with your grandkids. You love doing that stuff. How do you balance now between running a new business? So starting a new business is hard as an entrepreneur. How do you balance personal life and your business life?
Well, the reason I learned to balance it was, all right, and I want to try to tell this really quick, was my grandson was born, my youngest one was born on January 13th, which was the day that my grandfather died, my mom's dad. And the last time I talked to my grandfather was when he hit me, punched me at 11 years of age.
Oh.
And the next time I talked to him was when I carried his casket. And I was determined that my grandson would know who I was, and he would love me, and he would get to know me, and he would not be just there to carry my casket. So I dropped all kinds of things that were like, these don't matter in my life anymore. I want to do this that matters, and I want my grandson to know who I am, and I want to be, because when I learned the stories of when my grandfather had me, just like my mother lived in his house, that man did everything with me. And for a man who did everything with me up until age 2, from age 11 on, I never had a relationship with him until I carried his casket.
Wow. Have you told that story before?
I have told it a few times at different stages, and it was a very important part of my life.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I've known you for how many years now?
About 15, 16 years we've known each other. Yeah.
Legitimately 15 to 16 years. You're one of the longtime people in my mastermind. You're in the elite mastermind section. You help me out at all my events. Talk about volunteering at my event. Why do you do it?
Because basically I love being in the atmosphere. I love being around people, and I love being positive. At your events, I cannot mentally handle listening to the same thing over and over again.
What you're saying is you can't handle listening to me anymore.
No. I love
Is what-
listening to you, but the actual message to guys, I've heard it so many times, I could teach it.
I understand.
So now I've gotten to the point, how do I be involved in this community and help others like you helped me?
Great.
All right.
It's a good way to meet people.
Yep.
All the time. All right. How do they get in touch with you?
SimpleEasyWebsites.com.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Simple, easy websites. This is Craig Duswalt for Rock Your Life TV. Thank you, Tim. We'll see you next time.